Hi, my name is Bakai, and you're watching Richdale TV. Today, we have real estate professionals that have chosen Richdale as their housing choice. We're pleased to have several real estate professionals that live in Richdale communities. Today, we're here live on site here in Houston, Texas, in front of the Apartment Realty Advisors offices. Come on in, let's see what they have to say. I'm here with David Marshall of ARA Houston. Hi, David. Thank you for being on Richdale TV.
No, thank you for having me.
Tell me a little bit about your firm.
So ARA is a national real estate company, brokerage firm that focuses on investment sales for apartment complexes, senior housing, student housing, manufactured housing, and land brokerage.
Tell me a little bit about your clients and who have you done work for?
We have a wide variety of clients, clients who develop apartments, clients who develop retail centers, office buildings, hotels, clients who develop big single-family master plan communities. But we sell land to and for people throughout the city, all the way out into the suburban areas, into the inner loop urban areas.
Let's get personal. Do you know anyone living at a Richdale community?
Myself, I live at a Richdale community. Will be the second time I've lived at a Richdale community. We currently live there. And then my wife and I lived at a Richdale community right after we got married. And then also I work with 4 or 5 people who have lived at a Richdale community as well.
Which community do you live at?
I live in Tuscany Row, which is right there at Augusta, just north of Burgoyne, the townhome communities.
Tell me a little bit about your leasing experience. Did you enjoy the amenities, the leasing staff?
Yeah, it's everybody's been very responsive. If there's something that we need, they're quick to get back to us. So it's been first class.
With your insight, David, what do you think about our housing value compared to our competition?
It's hard to find an apartment complex or a unit that is big enough to house a family of 5. So that is huge. It's not like, there's a lot of those out there, so that's been big.
David, can we say that you're an expert in real estate, a licensed broker, and a very satisfied Richdale resident?
Absolutely.
Well, thank you so much for sharing your knowledge with us. We look forward to your continued residency.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Our next real estate professional is Matt Saunders. Hi, Matt.
Hi, how are you?
Doing great. Thank you for being on Richdale TV.
Well, thank you for having me.
Let's talk apartments. What is your role here, Matt?
I'm a broker at ARA, so we represent buyers and sellers for the sale of apartment complexes.
Let's get personal. When was the last time you lived in an apartment community?
Actually, it was a Richdale property, and I lived in the community about 3 years ago.
Well, that's great to hear. What community did you choose, and why did you choose that community?
We lived at the Tuscany Villas apartments, and probably primarily for the location. The other factor was just the way that the community is set up and how it's very easy to access. I've got 2 other kids. It had great size and amenities, had a 2-car garage that we could use, and so it was very convenient moving out of a house into the apartment.
Tell us a little bit about your leasing experience.
Well, to start, I guess the leasing experience was great. Walking in, warm welcome, very friendly staff. And then while we were actually living at the community, the maintenance and anything that you needed, the requests, they were very quick to respond, very easy to get a hold of if you had a problem.
What do you think is one of the strong sellers for Richdale communities? What do we have to offer as far as our housing value compared to our competition?
For the price and what you get out of it, the friendly service, the size, the location, I think it's a great value.
So, Matt, can we say you're an expert in real estate, a licensed broker, and a former satisfied Richdale resident?
We can say that.
Thank you for being on Richdale TV today. We're so happy to know that Richdale gets your stamp of approval. Hi, Ryan.
Hi, how are you?
Doing great. Thank you for being on Richdale TV today.
My pleasure.
What is your position here at ARA?
I am a marketing coordinator. I've been with the company since September 2009, so close to 6 years.
Can you go into a little detail about your day-to-day task here at ARA?
Just supporting all of our brokers. That goes from managing tours to managing our document libraries and building all of our marketing materials.
Let's get personal, Ryan. When was the last time you lived in an apartment community?
Yeah, pretty recently at Tuscany Row.
What made you choose that community with the insight that you have on the apartment housing industry?
We had run into a little bit of a problem with our last community, and I needed to find a nice place in the area. It's very accommodating, got us in there, I think, about 2 weeks after I talked to them, and that's how we found out about them.
Tell me a little bit about the experience.
We had an excellent experience overall. It's close, we loved the area, it's very affordable for us. The management staff was great.
How long were you there?
We lived there for a year and a half, and my wife and I bought a house in September, so it was in August when we moved out.
If you didn't buy a home, would you still be renting?
Yeah, definitely.
So Ryan, can we say you're not only an expert in real estate, a marketing guru, and also a former satisfied Richdale resident?
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for sharing your insight with us. If anyone knows apartments, it's you guys. And I'm so happy to hear that ARA endorses Richdale as a leading apartment management company.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Well, there you have it. If you're looking to live in a community that's admired by apartment professionals, then come home to Richdale. But don't just take our word for it. Come see for yourself. Thank you for watching Richdale TV.